Hello. Due to my past experience, there are, there are a number of things that I can't ever forget. I've shared so many different things that uh, about using drugs, about how I treated people, and it's been a continuous cycle. Um, I haven't used my past life experiences as guiding posts, like things I shouldn't do. I use them as hitching posts, and I say that because from the stories that you've heard before this one, they're all the same, pretty much, just different areas, different times. I went back to doing what I was doing. I continued to go back to the same thing, expecting something different every single time. Same scenario, always did the same thing over and over. You know, and you wonder, say, well, dang, every single story sounds the same, just different setting, different person, but he did the same thing every single time. And through the process I'm going through, working the 12 step, it's really has opened my eyes to spirituality deeper. Not that I haven't had any spiritual situations in my life, but it gave me the opportunity to get to a deeper level. With each scenario that I shared about, it always seemed like I was in a deep, dark place. And I always continued to go back to the same thing, expecting something different. So one aspect I've taken this time in my quest to gain recovery of my life is that I cannot forget why I decided to stop. Why am I stopped right now? Why am I not the person that I was in the tapes that I shared before this? And it's pretty simple. I couldn't manage while I used drugs and alcohol. There was no way. They started out good, but in the end, it always wound up the same. Most of the time, if I was lucky, it would end without a court case, not being in jail. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much the same outcome. Deep dark places, jail, institution. I faced death more than one time, so and you found me in your mind, say, well, how can he forget those deep dark places and continue to go back? I hadn't, deep down inside, I would say, surrendered and threw in the white towel, raised the white flag. I wanted parts of recovery, but then I wanted what I wanted, and that was pleasure and thrill. I didn't want the consequences. The feeling of using, forgetting about my problems. I wanted relief instead of coping skills. steps is teaching me is that being able to cope with feeling lonely, being able to cope with being alone, being able to cope with being pissed off, I don't have to use. I can just deal with the feelings, deal with life how it comes. Helps me deal with my thinking. Helps me begin to deal with life on life terms. Gives me a better opportunity to listen to God's message, be a messenger for God, in touching somebody's life, or being in position to be able to touch them. But I wanted to share this segment and not forgetting why I decided to stop. I couldn't control it, and I haven't controlled it for over 20 years of use. May have brief periods of times I stopped, but in the end, once I went back, it all ended in the same. And I believe that God has given me another opportunity to take back my life and allow my life to be what He desires for it to be, through the 12-step process. And He said, well, recovery is a one-step process. Go to God, He takes it all away. Yeah, but on a day-to-day basis, 12 steps give me tools I can use throughout that day. 12 steps allows me to know how to deal with people, know how to deal with myself, know how to deal with God. 12 steps gives me an active plan. Faith that God has taken away my using, I don't have a doubt that happens, but it's called maintenance, daily maintenance, through prayer, meditation, sharing with somebody else, what's going on. It says faith without works is dead, and I would say recovery without a program is dead. I have to stay fresh in renewing my spirit and my vow to my recovery every day. I can get caught up in what I did yesterday and compliments and how many days I got clean, and get hit by today and then knock me off this, what you call it, pink cloud. Even though I don't know what a pink cloud is, because I still have bad days and I have ups and downs today. But through God and my 12 steps from Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous, and surrounding myself with people that have the same desires to stop using, it's helped me out. It's really, really helped me out a lot. It's opened me up to a side of me that has been yearning